learn it now. Like, learn it now so you don't have to learn it when it's too late. So I just think that, it's something as simple as what you wear after the game. It's just a little example, but everything matters. And there's no, hey, they're too young. No, man. Kids are only held back, in my opinion, by the adults.
Yeah. I've heard you say that before. I agree with that. And I think what I had imagined, how cool are these kids? They get you guys as their coaches. I'm a big fan.
Sometimes they like it. Sometimes they might not like it.
Well, I'm a huge fan of like front loading, right? Like I talk to college coaches a lot about like front loading mental skills in recruiting, right? So you go to the University of Miami and, now or back in the day, like the first thing they talked about, or even, your previous school, like maybe it was you're going to play, maybe it was the NFL, maybe it was academics. Now it's NIL. Now it's marketing opportunities, right? Now it's transfer portal, like how we're going to grow the roster. And I'm like, no, we need to front load like mental skills. So people know that they can come in and write down the hall when it gets hard, because it will get hard. Like there's this place for you. So for you guys, and I hear like the youth sport dialogue around like, hey, can we front load joy? Can we front load play? Can we front load discipline? Can we front load traits? And then we're going to watch them play out. And I think that is cool because you guys have lived all those traits. And most coaches, what I see is, a lot of times we're doing it because nobody else is doing it, right? In youth sports. Or we're trying to figure it out online. And that's why, like, the only time I'll come down hard on coaches is when they're modeling behavior that is inappropriate, because it's going to get replicated by youth coaches that are trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
so when we see
a
coach chew somebody's ass and light them up, and all of a sudden, like, it's a viral moment. I go back to when I coached at SC, and Pete Carroll taught me. He goes, and you lived this with Pete in Seattle. He goes, hey, Yogi, you got about 10 seconds. You got about 10 seconds. Your quarterback throws a pick. You got 10 seconds. How do you want to handle it? You can blame him. You say, man, how'd you miss that read? You should have seen that. We talked about it in the meeting. Or you could absorb the blame and use it as a teaching opportunity. Hey, man, let me teach you about, like, I should have done that better. Hey, we're going to go back and look at that in the film. Like, don't worry about it. Or for a 7 or a 10-year-old, hey, man, how'd that feel? Didn't feel good. Okay, cool. Next time, I want you to take a huge breath before you hit. Let's try it real quick. Hey, 3 in, 5 out. Okay, cool. Go have fun. Like, that to me is like where the magic lies in youth sports, and is modeled all the way up.